Welcome to my series of business how-tos, where I show you how to grow your business using strategies that I've helped deploy in hundreds of businesses. They cover three key areas which I found to be most useful in growing businesses. The first is, how do we build a great team? The second is around your time and getting the most of your time. And of course, we mustn't forget actually making more money as well. So, this week's topic is going to be on induction. So why is induction important, and how do we actually induct people into our organizations in the best and most efficient way? So the first thing to understand is, why do we want to make sure that we induct people very, very well? Well, the truth is, if we don't, then we end up with people who are not performing at their best. There's confusion amongst the people, not only them, but also us. They come in, they don't know what they should be doing, and they're not going to turn around and say, I don't know. So they'll probably sit there looking like they're busy working, but they're actually not performing particularly well. And that leads to poor, slow performance, certainly in those first 3 months. But to be honest, it sets the tone for the next 10 years. So if we don't get this right, it can set the pace in which those people develop and grow over a long period of time. So we've got to be really clear what our 3-month goals are. So what does great look like? What do you want from that individual? What do you want their skills to have shown? What attitude are you looking for? What experience within the business are you looking for? The activities that they should be doing, and above all, what are some key performance indicators so that they know they're doing a good job, but also you know they're going to do a good job. And then you've got to give them the time to actually implement that. And the best way I've found with this is to actually map it out, a plan together. There's 13 weeks within that quarter, so you should be able to see that each week, what do I want them to do? So here's a little example that I've used with a client, and it doesn't matter what it sort of says on the left-hand side. It's more about, these are important to you. So the skills, that first week, what are the critical things they need to learn? What experience do they need to show? What activities are they going to be doing? So really think, the more you can put into this left-hand side of what you want them to do and what your contribution to them is going to be, because most often it's not them that's performing badly, it's the fact that you haven't given them time. You've got busy doing other things, and therefore they're not able to actually take on the knowledge they need to actually give you the performance that you're requiring. Make sure they have a copy of this so they can see what is expected of them, and then check in on a regular basis. In that first 13 weeks, why wouldn't you check in every week? Where are you? What have you done well? What are you focused on next week? Make sure that that work is shared amongst the team as well. So it doesn't have to be you doing it all the time. It could be other team members. Job shadowing, get them to work, get them to see as much of the organization as possible that is going to be relevant to them in their job. And then make sure at the end of that 3 months you have a really detailed review. Look at the good, the bad, because that's the point you've got to make that decision for both of you, is whether this is going to be a long-term relationship and they're a keeper, or whether this isn't going to work and they need to move on. So I hope that's been useful for you. Please do check out our other how-tos that are going to be coming up, and have a great day, and hopefully see you soon. Bye for now.